Hi, welcome along to AFTV. Got a very special guest with us today. We've had him on before. Dan Azeez. He's a big Arsenal fan and also proper boxer. I know the DT, Sons fight and rants and bants. That's all been a bit of fun, brilliant. But this is like the real thing, the real deal. And it's been going good. I remember the last time we had you on, it was just before a fight, and you won that fight, and then you've gone on from there. You had another fight. It was an 8-rounder fight, which you won, and now I understand about to fight for a title. Tell us about this title fight.
I'm fighting on July the 20th on the card of Dillian White versus Reverse, live on Sky Sports. My first 10-rounder. First title, Southern area, against another fellow Londoner, Charlie Duffield. So it's going well, and we're just getting ready and prepared for that.
And what's really interesting about this fight, right, is that, as you know, Dan Azeez, big Arsenal fan, collects walks him into the ring a lot of times, and Duffield now, he's a big West Ham fan, and I know that he's very friendly with the guys from West Ham Fan TV. So we got a bit of banter going on between the two of us now. AFTV repping Dan, they're repping their boy Duffield as well. So that makes it a bit spicy as well. It does. But it's going to be a tough fight. This guy's good.
Yeah. He's a good fighter, man. He's been boxing since a kid. He's big, he's strong. I think he's knocked out nearly all of the opponents that he's fought. So it's not going to be no easy task, but you know, I'm looking forward to it.
And you got a decent knockout record as well.
Of course.
Talk it up.
Do you know what I'm saying? But you know, I've got to give the man his respect, and you know, I know he's a good fighter, and we'll just on July 20th we're gonna put our fists together and see who's the last man standing. Because I've heard him say stuff like, he's coming to knock me out. You know, so it should be interesting.
How do you know what, right? I mean, we've been talking a lot about boxing on the channel recently because, as I said, we had like DT's son and Rants and Bants does on United Stand.
I know Rants and Bants. He comes down my gym a couple times.
Is any good?
He's decent little boxer. We're meant to do a couple rounds, man. What's happened? Like, he's disappeared.
He's in camp, he's deep in camp.
He's got a fight coming up as well. I should be there. So we're meant to do a couple rounds.
So is he decent then?
Yeah, he's a decent little boxer, man. He's all right still, Ooh, I know he's got more of a, I think, kickboxing background, but he's a decent little stand-up boxer.
Kickboxing?
Still. Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, he's all right, man.
Okay. But listen, when you're doing like the real thing like you guys, I mean, to prepare for a fight like this now that you've got coming up, I mean, how much sort of, you know, how long do you have to go into a camp to prepare for? Because this is a title fight for you.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like I don't have a camp per se because I'm just always in a gym anyway. But like at certain points coming up to the fight, you know, will increase the intensity will increase and whatnot. But majority of the time since I've turned professional, I've always been in the gym. There's not really much, just everything intensifies, you know, longer sparring, just longer rounds on the bags or whatnot, pads, technique, and working out a game plan, because we know Charlie quite well, you know, working on game plans and stuff like that. So that's basically it. So
And in between time, I mean, as I said, you're a big Arsenal fan. Obviously, there's no games going on at the moment, getting ready for the pre-season. What have you made of the sort of transfer situation so far? And the situation around Arsenal, how we sort of finished off the season, and are you confident going into next season that things will improve?
No, not really. I'll be honest with you, not really. But the end of the season last year was a bit of a downer for me. I can't lie. There was a point where we was picking up momentum. Then I think, who did we go away to? Might have been Crystal Palace.
It could have been anybody.
Yeah, and it just went downhill, and it just there's kind of. The thing about me though, with Arsenal, once they're doing well, I don't get too carried away because the consistency is never ever there. So
if Arsenal was a boxer, who would they be?
Obviously someone who wins and then loses, wins then loses. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. I don't know, man. Probably Amir Khan, you know. I'm never gonna lie.
Yeah, that's probably true. Got all the ability,
yeah,
but
exactly.
sometimes when the big one comes,
Do you know what I mean? They never ever deliver. So not, you know, big up to Amir Khan. He's done loads of good stuff. But yeah, Arsenal, they remind me of that. Like,
if you could, which Arsenal player would you pick out and say, you know, actually, I think he can make a boxer? Just going off of how he plays.
I like, what's his name? Is it that midfielder?
Xhaka?
No, not him. It begins with a T.
Torreira?
Yeah, I like him. He's on stuff, man. I've seen him at some some matches. He's just all over the place, like a bull in a china shop, just all over. I like him, man.
So you think he can make a boxer?
Got the work rate as well. He's got the good.
He's got a good build as well, man.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I would go for him.
So Torreira after fighting. Yeah. Actually, you know, I could see that, like, you know, the sort of flyweight division or something like that.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Torreira fighting or something.
Yeah. He looks like he's got the work rate. So yeah, I would say him.
So listen, this fight now, are you gonna have like Kelechi?
Yeah, possibly. We'll see how it goes, because I know for matchroom fights and stuff, because I'm the away fighter as well. Yeah. Sometimes they're a bit strict, so we'll see. Like, hopefully, we'll get him walking us out and whatnot. So yeah.
Yeah, and you know, as I said, it's a huge fight for you. You know, you're right now. You know, I know you've done like things like your call and that, but this is like another level. The Dillian Whyte fight, all the cameras there for TV. I mean, nerve-wracking?
Not really. I just got a job to do, man. Even with all my fights, I don't ever because my last fight, Laurie was there. Like, there was a lot of people there for me. But once I get in the ring, I'm just tunnel vision. Like, I don't see anybody, and that's how I got to go in this fight. Same mindset, just get the job done, and then after, you know, like, I can soak up the atmosphere and whatnot. But yeah, for me, it's just like I just got a job to do and whatnot. So yeah,
and it's a great time for boxing.
No, it is.
And you know, like the heavyweight division, of course, we saw the other day the Anthony Joshua fight. I mean, what did you make of that?
Well, obviously I was shocked like everybody else, but it's boxing, man. Sometimes it happens, man. You know, it's happened to Lennox Lewis, happened to Mike Tyson against Buster Douglas. Anything can happen in a fight. It just takes one punch, and I just like to look at it as, you know, he just got hit and he didn't recover, and hopefully, like, in a rematch, he can, you know, get them titles back, bring it back to the UK. So,
you know, the other thing as well, it was really interesting about boxing. I saw this initiative the other day. I don't know if it's up in Manchester. They're doing it, or Birmingham, one of them cities where they're talking about how boxing really helps, you know, to get kids off the street, out of gangs, out of doing stuff like that. I know that you're based up in East London.
London.
Sorry, you're based in South London.
Yeah, I train in East, but I live in South London.
Yeah, big problem in both of those boroughs with that, right? What do you think there's any merit in that?
100%, man. When I was growing up, I remember I just used to be a little riffraff on road, because I didn't really have something that could entertain me or keep me just disciplined. And when I did join into boxing, it's something that definitely, you know, it keeps you disciplined, keeps you focused. And in Deptford, there's a little program I do every Wednesday, like with kids down at New Cross. I've forgotten the youth centre, but I do like a little session with them, you know, just do some stuff, boxing, and give back to them, you know, and
that helps, because
100%.
There'll be people out there saying, well, hold on, you're just training them up to be badder man on the road.
No. Do you know what? Because you get these kids, a lot of these kids on road, they're very talented, but they don't know. So you might get them on the pads, like, make them do something, then they feel, oh, right, I like this, like, I'm actually good. Then from there, you know, they go to an amateur club, and then already you've embedded, like, you know, some sort of discipline in them. They'll be going there 3 times a week and whatnot, and then their mind changes from being on road and actually, do you know what, I want to become a national champion, or I want to box for Great Britain, or I want to later on be a professional. So it's just about planting that seed, you know what I'm saying? So,
and I think what you say there is so right, you know, it's the discipline. I think that's really the thing that's underestimated when it comes, particularly in boxing. Discipline that's required, the hours you've got to put in, the times you've got to wake up, go in and do training when you don't feel like doing that.
Exactly, that's it. A lot of the time I'll wake up 6 a.m, go for my run, and I'm like, oh, I can't be arsed, but it's about the discipline. You know, if you don't go for it, you know, like there's a common saying, what you don't do in the dark is going to show up in the light. So if you don't train hard when no one's looking, when everyone is watching, it's going to show. So it's about keeping that discipline and not having someone have to tell you to go and do your run, or have to tell you to go and do whatever like extra work you got to do, or to come into the gym. It's about self-discipline, and you know, it just keeps your mind focused. And yeah, so definitely.
And I've seen you, man. You're in great shape.
I just literally come from the gym now. That's why I'm sweating so much.
That's great.
Literally like 5 minutes ago, like 5-10 minutes ago.
No, love that. And you're in great shape.
Yeah.
You're ripped, you're cut. But listen, I saw that fight the other day, right, with Joshua.
Yeah.
And that guy Ruiz.
Yeah.
Oh, the man's big like me,
it's
so
mad,
there's hope for me,
You should
there's
train
hope for me, man, because I ain't gonna get ripped no more. Look at the size of that evil.
Yeah, I know, innit, bare of us. Like now, even when I put up stuff on Insta, or like, you know, me working out, people be like, "Oh, allow it, man. You're like, you don't need to be like that."
Hey, you know what? He was repping the big man.
Yeah, no, he
but that just goes to show, though, it's like that. Obviously, you need to be fit. You need to be in shape.
100%.
But also, you need the power. That guy's got raw power, innit?
And it's about technique as well. And you see, boxing is a different type of sport. It's not about how big you are and how much muscles, how much six packs you got. It's nothing to do with that. You look at the great fighters like James Toney. He was fat. Like, I don't think he ever got stopped. Maybe once or something. But it's the technical ability as well. There's more to boxing than just having a six pack and biceps as big as your head. Like, nah, do you know what I mean? Not saying that that's what Joshua is, but boxing has many different aspects. So
yeah. Well, listen, tell us about it again.
Yep.
The big fight. When is it? How can people get tickets if they want to? Give us some more information on it.
All right, so it's July the 20th at the O2 Arena, live on Sky Sports. If you want to be there to witness this fight, you can get tickets either on my website, which is danazeez.co.uk, or you can just message me on Insta. Like, I'm not hard to contact. Message me on Insta.
What's your Insta?
Dan_Azeez. And that's about it. You know, I'm fighting for my first title, you know, my 9th fight, and, you know, it's coming back to South London. You know, Arsenal versus West Ham.
Arsenal versus West Ham,
South versus East.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
AFT versus West Ham Fan
That's
TV.
it.
Listen, I want everybody to get behind Dan. He's a big gooner, right? He's doing bits right. We all got to get behind him, right? The West Ham Fan TV, I know that they're doing the same thing. They're getting all of their crew behind Duffield. But may the best man win, but we got confidence in our guy here. Trust me, I know, as he said, he's just come from the gym. He's putting the work in, and also this guy's a great example to a lot of youngsters out there. You know what I mean? I've seen him, man. This guy works his socks off, right? To try, and you know, you see, you know what? You see all these fights on TV, these Joshuas, and everyone just thinks instantly it's that.
Nah, man.
But actually, that's only like a minimal part.
Of course.
The hard work is what you just see in this guy. You can see him sweating even now, coming from the gym, right? To come to do this interview. Then probably, I remember last time he's saying double sessions, probably going back there later on, isn't it?
Literally. Evening session later. So
a great example, man. I mean, it's all about hard work. And listen, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much,
We're
man.
going to put all the links in the description. Get behind Dan Azeez, man. We got to deal with this guy.